Okay, hi. And
Hey, you know the small voice. Okay, hi.
some of us are interested about your social life when you were in school, like what sports you were involved in, did you break rules, the type of friends you were with, and those stuff. Tell us a little.
I think this is a good one.
Bro, I miss you, bro. I've been fun. It's crazy. Oh, no, I have to go ahead. How?
Hurry up the next one.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Guard of honor, parade form up, 42 men, 3 officers, with a school regimental band in attendance. Guard commander, Mau Marosmo reporting. May I have your permission to carry on, sir?
Permission.
Permission to march of the guards, sir.
An organization behind all of this that is ensuring that our special guest will be with us this morning. I will introduce the lead in that organization for him to say give a brief remark. He's from High School Africa, right? Hands together for Goshen from High School Africa as he comes and tells us a bit about what they do before we know our special guest this morning. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. Like Sir said, my name is Goshes. I'm from High Schools Africa. This is an organization that we gave birth to last year, June. So this month is actually exactly 1 year since High Schools Africa came into being. And the reason is that we have an agenda to promote high schools across the continent extensively. And Ghana is our home point, so we thought it wise to start from here and then promote as many as we can before we start navigating to some other African countries. So we started off with Brag About Your School, where we get into the schools and then we engage head prefects of the school to tell us what is so interesting about their school and why people should choose their school above any other school in the country. And we started that from Ahantaman Girls Senior High School. At that time, their head girl was HRM Christabel. I don't know if any of you have seen the video. Please, have you seen it? Has any one of you seen the video? Yes. And we also introduced the High School Leadership Challenge, where we proposed an amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis, and we asked head prefects of schools across the country to tell us what they can do with that amount if they are given that money. And so many schools have submitted their videos, and our judges are on it, and they are reviewing it to see which one makes a lot of sense. And then that presentation will be given to the school, and then the sword cutting will be done for the project to commence. And then the third phase is back with Alumnus. And that we look for notable alumnus of various high school institutions, and then we bring them back to the school to come and give back to the continuing students in words. Talk to them and make you feel like, of course, you can also become like as they have become. So that's why in school you start processing your mind that there is a higher height you have to get to. So basically that is what High Schools Africa is about, and I'm so pleased to be here with you with your prestigious alumnus this morning. Thank you.
He graduated from Sunrise in the year 2012. In fact, he is part of a batch that got caught up in the whole political mess between 3 years, 4 years, right? So they came to Sunrise thinking they're gonna do 3 years. Then it was jumped to 4 years. So they actually graduated after 4 years in school. Not because they were repeated, but because of the whole political problems that we had in the country. 3 years, 4 years. He was a general as 2 students, a day student. He was a day student for most of the time. I think the final year, he came to the boarding house during the final year, but for most of the time, he was a day student. Bernard Amwafo. Bernard Amwafo is the name. But what you know on social media is Kwadwo Sheldon, right? That's what everybody knows, Kwadwo Sheldon. Bernard Amwafo is the actual name. With a huge round of applause, in fact, standing ovation. Let's welcome Bernard Amwafo as he takes the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Before I proceed into anything, I would like us to sing the anthem of Sunrise Christian High School. Please. Yes. I'm going to be your choir master today. So, 1, 2, 3. We shall always stand to defend and live by the banner of Sunrise High. We shall always be guided by our motto, perseverance and success, and through the dedication and perseverance we shall overcome. We shall always stand to defend and live by the banner of Sunrise High. We shall always be guided by our motto, perseverance and success, as through dedication and perseverance we shall overcome. So fight and win in the mighty name of the Lord. We shall fight and win in Jesus' name. Victory shall be ours. So fight I haven't forgot the lyrics, so yes. Yes. But first of all, I would like to thank the administration of this school for this warm reception. I've never had this before, so I was shaking. So thanks to everyone for putting this together for me. I really appreciate it. And since I left the school, I've not had a chance to come back and thank my administrator and the teachers that walked me through the 4 years that I spent on this campus. I see Sir Cletus here. He was my economics teacher. And we used to call him Kletman. I don't know the name you people have for him. Yes. That is my teacher. That's my economics teacher. And thank you, sir. Thank you for walking me through 4 years on this campus. Whatever I have become today, you played a part, and may God bless you. I've seen new faces here that, I mean, like they are new to me. As for the administrator, I have to go to the office and, yes. Because I used to frequent the office more often because I was, that kind of student, but everything is okay. My mom used to come here every weekend to come and solve something like, yeah, but we have changed. We have changed. So, yes. But once again, thanks for the warm reception, and I really, really appreciate this. Once again, my name is Bernard Kwadwo Amoafo. I completed this institution, and I'm here to let you people know that I'm proud of this institution. And I used to, there is this perception out there that when you come to private schools, you have an issue with your result. That is why you have come to a private school, and you weren't able to go to the traditional or the elite secondary schools because of this. And they have this kind of general misconception about people coming to private school. But I have seen the exploits of my school in the National Science and Maths quiz in various aspects of, and listen, sometimes we go into some of these battles and they go like, which grand school be this? I say, this is one of the best schools in the Volta region and the finest private school we have in the Volta region. I don't think you would want to argue with me. We have faced battles, we have faced the elite schools, we have defeated them. That should tell you how powerful you are. That should tell you how powerful this institution is. Listen, I spent 4 years on this campus and I turned out fine. In fact, I'm doing better. I should be an inspiration to some of you people. I was here. I was a day student. Sometimes I used to walk by the roadside. You will see me with my bag coming to school. You understand? And I came to this school for 4 years, studied general. First of all, General 2, the best. The best. I know, yeah, but we run things. Yes. Through all the adversities, I've been able to, I completed this school, I graduated this school, I proceeded to Ho Technical University, I studied marketing. Then from there, I started doing this media stuff. What I'm here to let you know that I know sometimes you feel like you don't matter because people do have conversations and go like, oh, which school did you attend? Sunrise. Which kind of school be that? It is the best school in the Volta region, whether you like it or not. And you have to be proud of it. You have to own the narrative. Because if we don't preach this narrative outside there, nobody is going to preach it for us. You understand? As I said, I'm not going to sit here in front like, I used to be shy, like, oh, which school did you attend? Sometimes I'll lie or I will ignore. Right now, ask me, I'll wear the school uniform, I'll tie the distance on my forehead. You have to understand, I am a product of Sunrise Christian High School, and there is nothing you can do about that. I am going to own the narrative, and you have to hear the story. And I am proud of everything that this school taught me. 2 things in our motto, perseverance and success. That is something that I have, like, those things have guided me in my line of work. At some point, I even got my YouTube account terminated. What did I do? I didn't stop. The next day, we were back to shooting content. You have to persevere. This school will teach you a whole lot of things that, you are not going to get it from anywhere. You understand? Perseverance, success, it is there. When you go through the perseverance process, that element of success is there for you. And that is, I didn't write any motivational message to come here and come and deliver it to you, but I'm just here to let you people understand that you are in one of the best senior high schools in the country, and the earlier you own the narrative, the better, so that we can drive this conversation. Let the world know you attended Sunrise Christian High School. Be proud of the institution. I don't want a situation whereby, be proud of it. I am so proud of this school. I've seen them, there was this time, I think you people went to the National Science and Maths quiz and you
defeated Opokuwari. Then Twitter people were like, Charlie, which school be this?
People don't know. Like, if you knew what they were capable of doing, I've been in this school, I've seen people, like, this school has churned out a lot of graduates, and they are doing amazing stuff in their chosen field of operation. I'm not the only one, I'm not the only person that have graduated from this school that is doing amazing. My mates, a lot of them, I see, where is Christopher? Oh, where is Christopher? That is the accounting god. Our year, this guy, man, you don't want to go there. He knows I used to hate math. I remember there was this time, during our mock, we wrote mock in math and social studies. So they called us to this room to share the paper to us. And they shared I think they shared social studies first. Then I think I got 98. Then the math, I got 28 over 100. Then when I had the social studies paper, I was so concentrated on the 98, and admin was like, dude, chill. 98, everybody go figure it out for the social studies is that concentrate on the math, you understand? And during these days, like words of encouragement from our teachers, from our administrator, from everyone on this campus made us who we have become today. So today I'm not going to say much about what I'm trying to tell you is this is one of the best senior high schools we have in the country. This is the school for you. This is the best environment for you to nourish your mind, and nobody should take that away from you. Own it and let the world know that Sunrise Christian High School, which we did. My name is Coach Sheldon. The head is big for a reason.
So I'm so amazed. I'm actually surprised that you still remember your school anthem because
hey, you will not remember like Mr. Jamesu. The way they go shoot. You are not going to. First of all, how can you attend a school and not remember?
So many people do not remember their school anthem.
There are a lot of people out there that don't care about their high schools. Well, I'm here to let you people know that I care. And that is why I came here. I care that I have a foundation that I am going to adopt 4 students, 4 brilliant but needy students, and I'm going to pay their school fees for them. And
amazing.
I'm going to have a conversation that because we need to encourage the young ones coming. You can do it. When we were here, the structures there not be plenty like this. So, like I remember there was a time we had to, do the masonry work or something. I don't know. We were carrying blocks and things. We were trying to build something over there. Like, yeah, but it not be child labor, please. We did it. It was a voluntary work that we did. So we basically, I don't think we started, but we were at the early stages of this school. And what I'm trying to tell you is this school has transitioned to a level where, in fact, you go feel walk out everywhere and tell, I'm from Sunrise Christian High School. If you don't want to know where this school is, I will let you know. Here, these are some of the things that we have achieved. The results there. The results are there. You know, we say they can't sit here talk, say this school. Yes. The results are there. We have faced the elite schools. We have defeated them. Right now, yes, this is the school for you. So let nobody take that away from you that you attend a private school. So what, your voice no, your voice matters. And with the perseverance and success, you are going to achieve a lot of success in your various field of endeavors that you people choose in subsequent years. So yes, It'll be like a Fokata.
So this is a man that is followed by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of human beings across the whole world. And then he's telling you today that your school is actually the best in the country. You'll be so amazed that when he leaves this place and he goes, you start to hear the news of your school all over this country. And that is
They have to hear the story.
Yes.
They have to.
That is what I'm so excited about it. And I think he said everything that he would say. But now you also have an opportunity to ask him questions. Like 10 people, 10 of you. If you have any question, you just show your hand, and then I walk to you, I give you the microphone, you ask the question, and then he'll give you the answer. So let's go for that. Hey, Obiano questioner. Let me go to the student first.
Okay, you. I'll come.
Please, I want to ask that, like, as you are in the social media, what are the benefits you are getting from it? The benefits.
What are the benefits you are getting from social media? What you doing? What are the benefits?
Oh, okay. So after my service, I established the Kwadwo Sheldon Media. We are into the creation of long-form content. I'm sure some of you have seen my videos on YouTube or Instagram. And yes, social media really saved me from the clause of unemployment, because after school I didn't know what I really wanted to do. Then I discovered I could create content. Then I created Kwadwo Sheldon Media. I started with my guy here. He's called Steve. Then we started creating videos for YouTube and other social media platforms. Then where we did right now, we have been able to employ about 8 people that work with us in our studio. And the fact that we have been able to create platform for ourselves, like young people just putting out content and making money out of it. I've been able to do a lot of things with social media, with the help of social media. And the most important thing is I've been able to create a platform for people, young guys, to come and shoot video, make money out of it. Do this for yourself without depending on the government for employment. So that is one notable thing social media has done for me. As to the other things, I wouldn't want to mention those things here because yes.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. I'll come to you.
How was life like after high school? After you finished SHS, how was your life? Yes.
Okay, so after senior high school, I don't think I waited for that long. When the results came in, I got admitted into Ho Technical University to study marketing. So from Sunrise Christian High School, I went to Ho Technical University to study that course. It wasn't, I mean, my old girl was in that position to provide for me. So, yeah. Oh no, I'm not a DBO, please. I'm not a DB, but she knew the importance of education, so she didn't want me to stay in the house for anything. And I also had a good grade, so I just had to go over there and study the course that I wanted to. So yeah, it was cool for me.
Let me go to the guy over here. Somebody's hand was up. You? Okay.
Sir, please can you share to us some of the challenges you faced in the course of your career and how you overcame them?
Okay, so we wanted to create something different from traditional media. So, and there are a lot of people that don't see the need for someone to graduate from the tertiary institution, put camera in front of him and create videos. There is this misconception like that we are trying to deconstruct. They don't see the need for people to do some of the things that we are doing now. So even when I started, I had an issue with my old girl. She didn't understand, like, you studied marketing, you should be doing something different from what you are doing. She didn't understand. But with time, she got to know, say, we are trying to create a new form of media, which is called new media. And once she got to understand that it was okay for her to admit that, okay, she's doing something for himself. Another thing is like funding. We have had instances where we didn't even have money to even buy equipment. So we had to use, whatever money available to us to buy, let's say, a camera to shoot a video. And at the end of the day, you are supposed to do that, eat information. I think 100 or 101, I don't know, 010, so that you can balance the equation over there. But that, once again, the perseverance element comes in. I knew what I wanted to do because, honestly, I didn't want to be another unemployment statistic in the system. Like, I've graduated, I don't have a job to do. So I used my environment. I used the resources available to me to create something. So eventually, people got to know Sheldon on social media, YouTube videos. Then the platforms that we are on started paying us. Then we created a studio. Then the Sheldon media started. So there are a lot of challenges out there, but me, I don't let those challenges define me, because honestly, if I sat down and say I don't have funding, I don't have money to buy a camera, so I'm not going to create, I wouldn't be anywhere. I would just be sitting down there, unemployed and blaming the government for not giving me a job. I just decided to, bro, I have to do this thing for myself, because if I don't do it, I don't know where I'm going to get any other source of revenue to take care of myself. So as I said, the challenges, the impediments, they will come. But, that is why you are being trained in this kind of environment. Whatever the situation, when you put your mind to it that you can do it, there is no mountain in this world you cannot climb. Me, mom, I tried that I know if I climb, so I stopped. But yes, there is no literal mountain in this world that you can't climb. So, yeah, do not let challenges define you and all those things. Yeah.
Okay, let me go to Sir.
All right, so for your most followed fans,
thank you.
The Duku Gang. In fact, I was expecting to see the Duku on your head, but you didn't bring it.
Oh, if I'm coming to buy Mr. James.
All right. 2 questions about your breakdown program. People argue that is to demean Ghana music industry.
Okay.
In fact, you and Shatta had a beef before concerning Grammy Award and all that. So, what is the problem there? What is the challenge? What is it that people don't understand about our program that you need to correct?
So,
the second one is this: social media is broad. How do you make money from there?
People are supposed. You see, you don't have to raise the young ones to be timid. Raise them to challenge the status quo, so that when they come out there, you see. We have a lot of people out there, like there are a lot of things happening in the country. They are afraid to say because, I can't say this because they will damage my career, or they will destroy my career. Like they can't say anything. They just say everything. No, I have an opinion, and I just try to be that kind of person. You see, we live the space that I operate. If you don't stand out with your opinion, you will be swallowed by the pool of content. The content creation space is saturated. So you are supposed to be that guy with the opinion. There's a reason when they release a song, they will come for me. Because they know when I touch it, I can drive like consumption to the content. So that is basically it. And they will get it. Eventually, myself and Shatawale, we sorted everything out. Because he understood what I was trying to do. What they don't get is, you are young. You are not supposed to criticize my work because I have done this for 10 years. You are just coming. But that is not how new media works. You have to give me the platform to give you my perspective so that it will better the work the other time. As I said, there is nothing wrong in criticizing people's work. You understand? The other one, the monetization. So I'm a YouTube content creator. So I have a partnership program that I'm doing with YouTube. So when I create the video, I monetize it on YouTube. At the end of every month, I get paid over there. I'm also in partnership with Facebook. I monetize my content over there. I get paid. Apart from that, I serve as brand ambassador for a lot of brands in this country. I have done adverts for some of the notable brands we have in the country: Uber, MTN, GT Bank, and all those things. So, but then you have to build the brand. You have to build the brand to get the eyeballs in order to monetize it. Because you can't just wake up and just go on Facebook and post and expect to get money from it. You need to build a brand. You need to create that kind of demand for a content. When you have I have about 5 million people watching me every month. So that is what I'm monetizing. The attention that I'm getting, I put it back on social media. I monetize it in a form of LPMs, live presenter mentions, ad placement. Then I make money out of it. There are ways and means, not only content creation. People are podcasting. People are doing influencer marketing. People are doing social media management. There are a lot of avenues on social media. But once people, I don't know, as I said, there is this kind of misconception about the whole social media content creation. Once you create skits, they feel like, oh, I can already do Jimmy on social media, which is not the way. I've seen people make a living out of it. And that is what has sustained myself and my team for the past 3 years. So, yeah.
When you were in school, was there a point in time that you felt like giving up? And when you gave up, what inspired you or who inspired you to keep moving on to become what you are?
So you can't give up in this environment too. You can't give up in Mr. Javis's environment. How do you give up? There is no way you can give up. But then, as I said, I'm not going to say that we have a perfect environment or a perfect structure. But at the end of the day, the institution provided us the learning materials that we needed to succeed. So me, for this school, I never had an issue apart from the one that, I was going to, because, every time I was being called to the summer hat. Your name is what, I think, names of Tokati. Just every time they will call me. Every time. I was like, I don't know, bro. But yeah, apart from that, this was just the right environment for me to grow, and I did just that. The inspiration, I've had the opportunity to learn from people in my media space. After my service, I think I interned with Rudy Kwachi, one of the finest media we have in the country. So they helped me to understand what new media is about, and that is how I started my own. I don't know if you have been following me on Facebook for a very long time. I used to post a show on OMG Digital. So I've always known that I was going to create a media platform for myself. So yeah. You good? All right.
Okay.
Please, what do you do for a living apart from YouTube?
Oh, I'm a YouTuber. So as I said, I have a media company with 8 people working with me. I'm into content creation for brands. So if you're a brand and you need us to if you're a brand and you need us to create content for your product, we are basically a media company. So that is, I'm the founder of the company. So that's what I do for a living. Yeah.
I think I have to go to the back.
They expected you to become a government worker or someone big. Are your parents proud that you are a celebrity?
Okay. This is why you are not supposed to be normal. Our parents were normal. We are not supposed to be normal. We are supposed, yes.
Amazing.
You can't be normal in this digital era. You can't be normal. So if my parent took me to school to become a normal government worker, well, I have changed it because I didn't want to become that. I'm not saying that being a government worker is wrong, but I created my own path. And although she didn't understand what I was trying to do, right now she's okay when I send the money. So yeah. So you are not supposed to be normal. You are supposed to be that guy that is going to challenge the system, that is going to create avenues for yourself. Because if you want to say, how many jobs are the government, is the government creating? Bro, there are a lot of students, graduates being churned out each and every year. Unemployment is on a rise in this country. Are you going to sit there and say, oh, I'm just going to be another statistic. No, you challenge the system. Create something for yourself. I have seen a lot of people in universities become influencer marketers on Twitter, and they use that money to pay their school fees, and their parents don't even know about that. That is you challenging the system. That is you not sitting down and complaining and say, I don't have a job. You are not supposed to be normal. Normal is boring. Who wants to be normal here? Man, nobody wants to be normal. That's abnormal.
Okay, let me get one here.
I wanted to ask you two questions. So the first one, some of us, as we are now, we are trying to create our own content. So yes, we do content, but like people who are supposed to support us, who are our friends here, look down upon the content we create. They'll be like, oh, you this girl, they brought you to school, we are coming to do content, TikTok and stuff. What are we supposed to do? Because, you know, they are supposed to endorse us and then the world will know us. So if they are looking down on us, how are we supposed to like handle that type of pressure?
First of all, you don't even need their validation to create content. I mean, once you want to create, listen, the first day I was given the opportunity to stand in front of a camera to shoot a video. That was our first episode of the show we created. Then we put the video out there. People came for me that this guy he's not built for the camera. You know, if I remove my cap right now, you run away. The head is so big. You are not, like, people said a whole lot of the meaning. See, I am one of the most abused creators on social media because, true, that's the fact. Because people didn't understand what I wanted to do. But once again, I do not need your validation. Even create the content. So what? You are trying to start something for yourself. And subsequent years, this is going to, you are going to be able to monetize it. Are you going to stop, making money because your friends think, oh, you are not that kind of person? No, you do not need their validation. When you reach that level, when you get to a point that you have built that audience, that platform for yourself, they will come to you. Then you are going to do it, like, you need to sit down, you understand? Yeah, so do not let what they have to say about you deter you from doing whatever you want to do. They will come, oh, this video is boring, this video is not funny, you cry, what makes you think you can even be a content creator? But you believe that you can be a content creator, that is what matters. Whatever people are saying around you, that is their business. Eventually, when you make it, they will start, oh, my friend, you understand, then you draw the line for them. Don't draw it.
So the last question, what house were you part of? What house?
Oh, the best house in the school, house 4. Four. Wait. Why? Is there any other house that? Oh no. House 4. Black cat.
Amazing. Okay, now, let's go for this one.
Now let me tell you something about house 4. You know, that house believed that I could stand in front of people and debate. I used to be part of the debate club. It's not like I was good though. Yes, don't get it. But they believed that I could stand like in front of people and debate, and they believed in me. And I think we had a debate here, and you know, I stood in front of the student. I'm a total papa. So like, oh, Charlie, I didn't know what I was saying, but you know, bro, they believe that I could stand here and do debate. And me, see, forget the other houses. Which one? Oh, please, let's be serious. Please. How did that house? It don't matter.
Okay, I have two questions. At what particular instance did you actually start having a peak in your career? And the second one is that in social media, is it just a norm to start a beef to trend? And is it the right thing to do? Thank you.
Oh, so the first question is, Let me get the first question.
The first question.
I would like to know, like, at what particular instance of your career did you notice that, like, you're having a peak?
Okay. So, I think I've had a lot of viral moments on social media, but the whole media setup thing started when we created the YouTube channel. Then we walk on the street and we feel like we see people screaming our names, like they are screaming the terms that we use in our videos. Like you travel to places that you feel like, nah, there's people there, they're not going to watch my content on YouTube. And they reference something in your video and go like, oh, okay. So we felt like we were doing something right, and we had a lot of people watching us. The fact that people, like, when you don't even shoot a video for a day, people will call you, yo, are you okay? When are you going to release the next content? So we created that demand for a content to a point, said, we became like, anytime we withdraw content from our platform, people get like withdrawal syndrome or whatever. You understand? And that was the point we felt like, okay, we control majority of the content consumption on new media, and this time we need to take it to a notch higher. So yeah, as I said, I've had viral moments. I've won a lot of national awards, but just sitting in front of the camera and creating content for 5 million people to watch you in a month on YouTube, that is something that I am proud of. Yeah.
So we're going for...
Oh, the second question, the beef. Okay, so normally the artists, they do start their own beef, and I feel like pros and cons they inside, you understand? Some of them, they start the beef to whip up interest for their project, upcoming project. And me, I believe that once you have a beef and you go to the studio and you release a song, there is no problem. But when it transcends to the street where people are shooting and slapping people, that is where I have a problem. It is everywhere. Beef culture is part of the industry. Whether you like it or not, people are going to beef, and you can't do anything about it. But to the point where people go like, denigrating the images of other people, like insulting their parents and whatnot, that is where we have to draw the line. But then you don't control people's emotion and what they put on social media. I have always said, if you want to beef, get to the studio. If you're an artist and you have an issue with an artist B, go to the studio, record your song. When you put it out there, we react to it. Everywhere, Jay-Z and Nas B, everybody they beef. It be part of it. But how you are, after the aftermath of the beef will determine whether you use the beef for the right thing or the wrong thing. Because I've seen people launch their career with beef, and they are doing an amazing job. Like they are doing amazing, like crazy stuff with their in their line of work. So I don't think just go ahead and do whatever you want to do, but make sure we don't get to the level where people are cutting. Me, I hate that violence. Yes, I don't like that kind of violence.
So we're going for this guy and one more person, and that's it. Because you keep asking till daybreak. Okay.
Okay, so I'm an upcoming artist.
What is the time?
Make you drop bars. Charlie, drop bars for me. Drop bars. Spot there for me. Spot.
One day you fall sick, now me too, I get malaria. Now first I the figure say me and they like malaria.
Hey.
Your matter like size.
Pass, Madega. Pass, Madega.
Bars.
Okay, so I'm an upcoming artist and I know you break down songs. So is there any way you can help me? Should I start my career officially?
Oh, amazing. I don't think right now there you'll be allowed to go out and record me. But once you are done and you have like the content out there, as I said, I have a studio. You can pass through. I've had some of the notable artists we have in the country come to my studio for shoot. You can pass through. We can shoot content. We can break down your songs. And we can create content around your brand and give you social media mileage, you understand? And see, make nobody tell you say you get by. You be fire past, Charlie. Entertainment, make people fall out and gotta make you perform.
Okay, so last question from Perpetual, and that's it. We're supposed to end at 9 and it's 9:04, so this is the last one.
Okay, hi. And
Hey, be small voice, so okay, hi.
Some of us are interested about your social life when you were in school, like what sports you were involved in, did you break rules, the type of friends you were with, and those stuff. Tell us a little.
I think this is a good one.
Now let's ask you at me. Oh yeah, but I had an active life, a social life on campus. I was a
Tell the truth.
Oh yeah. You know, we say that I'll be stubborn, but sometimes I involve myself in some things where, like there are situations that I'm not supposed to be there. You will find when you're Sheldon there, you will find Bernard there, and it was crazy. But then, you know, that's so my yeah, but it was cool. I mean, there were instances that, you know, they had to penalize me because, you know, you can't just be doing anything anyhow. You need to obey rules and regulations. You understand? You can't just wake up and disrespect the authorities and go scot-free. There are rules governing this institution, and you're supposed to abide by it. And so I don't feel like, yeah, I mean, it was those normal things. But you know, there was this time inter-houses. Then I was selected to be part of the House 4 team. Oh, chairman, they go play defensive midfield and things. Then I told my old girl, she went to KK House, there's a shop there, she bought a boot for me. Came on campus, child, I no get selection. Oh, so I had to jog on the field so that my boot will get dirty. Then I will go and lie to my old girl that, oh, Charlie, I score goals or anything. Charlie, oh, they don't make a play. But then we used to have a lot of, like, wait, Christopher used to play volleyball like madness. It was crazy. And we had, that's why they talk say, House 4 be like the greatest house ever. Like, listen, we have, when it comes to sports, which house? Oh, no. Maybe things have changed, but now. Yeah. So I used to have active social life on campus. Yeah, and Mr. Cletus too was. Sir Cletus was, you know, Sir Cletus would just be walking. Come here.
Okay. I want us to talk about this based on the question the lady asked and the answer you gave concerning your social life on campus. And then the answer you gave, I think it seemed to suggest that you were sometimes involved in certain things that you were not supposed to. And this is an attitude that so many students across, not even in this school, across the whole country, think it is something that must be done in order for you to leave your name on campus, like get that kind of negative vibe to leave your name on campus. Now, you were somehow there a bit, and looking at where you've come from, if you look back at what you did, what actual advice will you give to these people? If say some people who are actually like that in here, what advice would you give them, and even those people watching us?
So the thing is, as he said, people do some of these things just to, you know, look like they are the hard guys, you know, that kind of hard guy clique, and bro, there is nothing in it. At the end of the day, you will get punished. At the end of the day, you will get suspended. Sometimes they don't go to come out you from the school. The end game, there is nothing there. You understand? So you do this thing, because me personally at some point I got frustrated, because it's like every time they will call you to summer hat. You understand? Sometimes I will be sleeping, they will write my name. That one the class prefect had an issue with me, because you can't just be doing like that. But see, there is no end game to that. Your job is to come here, learn, utilize the structures, the environment, whatever this school has been able to provide to you, so that at the end of the day, you can graduate in peace. You wouldn't want a situation whereby your parents will come and pay school fees for you, and you get suspended sometimes, they will feel sack you for the school self. No, there is no end game to that. Because after school, you go out there, you were in school, you were that kind of hard guy, you can't put that on your CV. It is irrelevant to the job market. So why not just be that kind of person? Just do whatever you are supposed to do. Then walk out. You are not going to have an issue with anybody. Because, see, I think we were like 3 boys, myself, Kluche Set, and Jacoby. Yes. We were always in trouble, and I wouldn't wish that for any student. We were always in trouble, and see, you don't have to be me. You don't have to be that kind of student. You have to be you, and you have to be in what the school's rules and regulation the state. Once you go fit. When you go by the rules and regulation, you wake up and you have a peaceful mind. It's like sometimes we will do something bad, and Monday we do assembly or something like that. Then you are afraid that they will mention your name. You are sitting there, you are shaking. You understand? You don't want to be that, bro. Just be you and forget those things.
Yeah, and this one goes to all of us watching us. If you are in a high school and you're seeing this, I think this advice is good for you too. Last one.
Thank you, High School Africa. I have 2 questions. The first one is this. In the next 10 years from now, where do you hope to see yourself? What do you hope to have achieved in the next 10 years from now? Then the second one is, what is that one singular thing beyond perseverance that you say the school, Sunrise Christian High School, has equipped you with throughout your journey in this school?
Okay. So, in the next 10 years, we are looking at building one of the biggest digital media platforms in the country. As it stands, we control majority of content consumption on social media. Like, our content is everywhere, and we don't even have a TV station yet. So we are looking at expanding the brand to where we own our own TV station, because we have interesting content on social media. There is no day you can wake up and go to social media without seeing me somewhere. Like, you will see an element of Sheldon content somewhere. So we are looking at expanding, creating a platform where a lot of creators, we are trying to let people understand that this is a career path you can choose and be proud of. You understand? There is nothing wrong. The last time I posted on my Facebook that in some few years, kids are going to grow up and say they want to become content creators, and there is nothing you can do about that. People in the Western world, they are making a whole lot of money out of it. So we are trying to create an environment for creators to come together and create. Also, we are looking at expanding to other countries like Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya. Yeah, so for Nigeria one, by the end of this year, we should have an office in Nigeria where we create content for the Nigerian market. The Sunrise Christian High School. I used to be shy. I used to be that kind of person. I don't know how I'm doing this, but Sunrise Christian High School contributed to this. This was the school that believed that I could stand in front of like this number of students and talk to them and be me. I didn't think that I would even then nobody. Then sometimes you give me the mic, I'll be shaking. And I think Mr. Daniel Jamesi, Malco, he was our housemaster. And he believed in me so much that myself then sometimes I did doubt, say, oh, boss, what power do you see in me? He would tell you can do it. Even the football, I wasn't good, but he would tell you can do it. Like the can-do spirit. It's like, no, he's not going to take you go and be like, no. He's not going to take a no for an answer. And he will encourage you to come out and stand here. However bad the situation is, he feels like at the end of the day, we can redeem ourselves, you understand? And that is something that has been with me for a very long time. You understand? Sometimes there are instances that I feel like, no, this one I can't do it, and I go like, nah, I can do it. Based on the environment that I have been, bro, this school gave me a whole lot of upbringing that I feel like I owe a lot to this school. Because, see, without Sunrise, honestly, I wouldn't become who I have become. When my old girl brought me from the village, I was brought up in the village. She told me I was coming to Sunrise. I didn't know the school. Then I came in. They accepted me for who I am. Then they gave me the resources to learn. They gave me the platform to just do whatever I want to do, you understand? And this platform that they gave me transformed how I, like my thinking process, my thought process. And this is why I always say, apart from whatever this environment taught me, the perseverance and success element is going to stay with me forever, because I have faced instances in my career that I thought I was not going to come back. And I cited an example of where I got my account terminated. My account was hacked. There was like, I didn't know what to do. But then what did I do? The next day I was back on social media creating content. It's like we don't give up over here. You can't give up. And that is one thing that is supposed to be on your mind. Giving up is not an option. So whatever you put your mind up to, this environment will tell you that, bro, as I said, we have been able to see the reputation this school has created for itself for this past year. It's amazing. And that is why I'll always sit here and tell you, I'll walk to anywhere and tell you I attended Sunrise. Whether you know the school or not, I attended Sunrise, and I will make sure I leave my imprint over there. So go out there and own the narrative. Make nobody sit anywhere and tell you, say, your voice no dey matter because you dey attend private school. No. You have defeated some of the giants. That should tell you what you are capable of doing. Look at this people, like they are living in past glories. 1955, someone graduated here and he has become a minister. What are you producing now? They can't show anything for it. They live in past glories. You people are leaving your mark. And I need you people to own that narrative. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This is the best private school in the Volta region, and that is all. If you disagree,
amazing.
If you disagree, you can go and drink the sea.
So I think that is it. But before we end this, I would like to find out from you. This is the very opening of High Schools Africa's back with Alumnus. Now, based on the experience, everything that has transpired in these few minutes, what do you think about the whole program?
Yes. So first of all, shout outs to the organizers of this program. You see what you guys did over there? There was a reason why I was wearing the glasses and because I have never been given that kind of reception anywhere. I get invited to a lot of places, but to come back here and get this kind of welcome, come on, man. See, this one, they are going to hear it too. Have you ever been to your school and they did this for you? I am going to rub it in their faces. Yeah, but shout outs to Goshes and High Schools Africa for this program. As he said, this is the maiden edition, and this, when he pitched the idea to me, I was like, high school content be something where they sell. People always want to know what is happening on campuses. People always want to go back and talk to students and whatnot. So this is like a brilliant initiative. So let's just put this together. But you have to talk to the administration of the school, because yes, you can't just wake up and just walk in like that. So I'm glad that you people put this together. This is like one of my moments for a very long time. Like, I feel appreciated. I feel like, yes, I have arrived. So thank you very much, and Charlie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So offered right now, we have to get another person back to their school. Who do you suggest that we approach and take them back to their alma mater? Those in the media space, in the world of football, music, sports.
Let's go for Camido.
Camido. Yes. That's amazing. So Camido, we are coming for you. And which school did he attend?
I think Camido is Bishop Herman.
Bishop Herman. Okay. So Camido, we're coming for you. Be on standby. Thank you very much. Let's have.
So with what I said, as I said, this is important to me because I have a foundation. First of all, that so we pick 5 tertiary students every semester and pay their school fees for them with the Kwadwo Sheldon Foundation. So the proceeds that we make from our channel. We have 3 channels, so we have dedicated 1 channel for that, and we pay their school fees for them. I'm going to pick 4 students here and pay their school fees up for them. And I'm going to have a conversation with the administrator, and whatever needs to be done, I'll make sure I do it so that, we can all, that's all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kwadwo Sheldon, for being among us today and inspiring us, and most importantly teaching us about social media and the effective way to use it. Thank you so much. It is awesome to have you here because we understand the fact that you've worked our work before, you've been part of all these hardships and the pressure to study very hard. We understand the fact that it was hard for you, and having you back here to talk to us, to say thank you so much. And it has taught us a lot to also want to work hard and commit to careers that will make a difference in the lives of others, like you're doing now. And so we say thank you. Thank you, High School Africa, as well, for setting all of this up. Thank you so much, and we hope that your organization also continues to do a good work that it's doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.